Hey guys, so I'm a little bit sick today as well, but today's video is gonna be on the importance of mentorship. So in the current day and age, it's not normal to invest your wealth into a mentor, but I'll tell you why. It's probably the smartest thing you can do. Think about it this way: when you go to gym, right, and there is somebody who has achieved exactly what you want, it's not a scam for you to invest your wealth into the knowledge that they have, because it's just a beneficial thing for the both of you. One, you get to save time. What you learn, a lot of the mistakes that the person did, you avoid them, which is very smart. And the second thing, you get knowledge. You get a lot of good knowledge. There's feedback. You learn. And for example, if you trained with a trainer in a gym, you would progress so much faster, whereas if you are a beginner and you just do what you want, which is my mistake. I feel like I need to get a personal trainer. Now I don't have the wealth for it currently, but I'm saying if you guys have the ability for a mentorship, that's probably the smartest thing that you should do, because you only live once in this life and you don't live long. You don't live for 1,000 years, you don't live for 900 years, you don't live for 600 years, you live for maybe 100 years, if you're lucky, probably 70 years. So most of us, we are 20 years old. Well, what, like 1/3 of our life is already done. So it's not that long that you think, and the more you delay, the less the chance that you will probably progress in life. So you need a good mentor, and me personally, I am selling a course. So I am selling a community where it will just build discipline for the people who, for example, they aren't very disciplined, they aren't doing what they want to do, they don't have the guidance. I will give people some guidance, because I'm learning myself, I'm taking the effort, and I will also teach you as well. Now, why is this important? Because of accountability. Accountability is probably the most important thing. uh, if the human beings were lucky enough to have the ultimate God consciousness, and whenever you are alive, you could just imagine that God is watching you 24/7, that would be the ultimate outcome. But unfortunately, human beings, we haven't got this kind of level of God consciousness. So what we need is a good surrounding. This is what we need. We need a surrounding that, one, reminds us about the commandments, reminds us about the law, and so on and so forth, and also that reminds us to do the good actions that we need to do, keeps us accountable. We need a masculine network. In the modern day and age, most men, they are so lonely, and I don't think the relationships is that important, even though it kind of is. But okay, we're young, it's not that important. But having no friends, this is a very big problem, because you need to have people who they push you forward. It's very hard to make it in life by your own self. It's very, very hard. Most people who they make it, they do so by finding people, so on so forth, and they progress in life like this. So that's gonna be the end of this video. It's gonna be a short one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and peace.